Hi everybody, this is Sona here. I have finally came back down from the whole graduation thing. I'm so happy my son finally graduated high school and I tell you, it's been, his dad's dad and his wife and his grandmother um, showed up, and they hadn't seen me in 5 years. It was so funny. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, but what I want to talk to you about today, which is gonna lead up into that story, is vibration. Um, Vibration is what you give off, your vibes, as we say, vibing, whatever. You give that off automatically. Everything has a vibration. Your computer has a vibration. Your television has a vibration, you know, and actually those energy waves that comes from those equipments is actually higher than your brain. So I'm gonna tell you some tips about that too. But what I'm getting at, you vibrate at a level of your attraction to manifest things that you want. So you try to, well, I know I try to keep my vibrations high. Try to. Not all the time. I have my low points. I have my low vibrations. I'm human, but I'm a human as everybody else living in, a spiritual being. Let me rephrase that. A spiritual being having a human experience. Well, the thing is, far as vibration goes, if you're in a pretty much a good mood, you're vibing pretty high. And also, you know that you're experiencing some type of growth, and you know also that oh god, I'm just going all over the place. What I'm trying to say is, when you're vibing and you're vibing really high, you're more likely to manifest what you want. Mind you, I'm gonna say, when manifestation is, it's feeling first, manifestation second, okay? But with that belief and that inspired action in between. Y'all get that? Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Feeling first, manifestation second. But in between both of those, belief and inspired action. There you go. Yeah. Oh, y'all, I'm still kind of tired. I'm not gonna lie. I drove up to LA in traffic, stayed there all day, and turned around and drove back down at night. We were exhausted. So I'm still kind of getting my bearings. But anyway, ways to keep your vibration pretty high is, watching something funny, music, some music, not all music, um, being in tune with nature, getting outside, hug a tree. I said them tree huggers. I'm serious. If you hug a tree, you are going to feel good. Me, I like to be barefoot, and it's a southern thing in me. I love to walk barefoot. If I can get my feet in some grass barefoot, oh my God, it's a wrap. Beach, I'm 10 minutes away from the beach, and I tell you, I would be at the beach right now if I wasn't so tired, and I'm only 10 minutes drive away. I will probably be putting my feet in that ice cold ass Pacific motherfucking ocean. Yeah, and I said motherfucking. So, but anyway, once you keep your vibrations high, there's going to be certain people that's going to kind of just back off you. I mean, completely back off you. And now I'm going to get into the story. So, okay, my ex-husband has not seen me in 5 years, okay? And so, in his mind, since he flew into LA for the first time, he's thinking that I live in this shithole. I'm the same person I was 5 years ago, and I'm miserable, okay, without him. Okay, so mind you, when he drove down here to Orange County to see my son, I did not go with my son to dinner. I stayed home because I told my son, I said, baby, he wants to see you, not me. Okay. So I said, but you know what? If you need me to roll up, I roll up. No doubt. You know I got your back, right? So anyway, so the next day, my son, I drove up. I was in traffic. It took me like almost 2 hours to get up from Orange County to LA, where he was in North Hollywood. And so Zenith was getting out of school, and his dad called him. So, you know what we're going to do after you get out of school? He's like, Dad, my mom's picking me up. And my son was tired. He wasn't feeling well. He was tired. He just wanted to chill. He didn't want to be bothered. So, and my baby's very energy sensitive too. And he feels energy. He's grounded. Oh my God, he's so grounded. I'm the one that's not grounded. He's so grounded. So I feed off my baby sometimes when I need to kind of bring myself back down. So anyway, so we were chilling out, hanging out. It's hot, and we had to find a place to change, and ended up changing in the car. My son was like, you know what? I'm so tired. I'm going to change my shirt. I ain't even changing my pants. I ain't trying to get dressed up. I just want to get my diploma and leave. So anyway, my son had to leave to go get in line. And so I had to meet my ex-husband and his wife and his mother. Yeah, the highlight of my day, right? So I'm standing there with their tickets. I ain't gonna lie, I was looking pretty goddamn fly too, you know. Um, the girl had her little Calvin Klein and her $500 Homans bag, which is a Chinese designer. And I have one of the first bags they ever came out with, and it's very rare. It's probably worth more than $500, but the bags I've seen is about $500. So I'm rocking my bag. I call it my everything rainbow crystal bag, and looking pretty goddamn good. You know what I mean? So his dad starts like handing him the tickets, and I was like, you know, find a parking space, and then I walked off from the vehicle. You know, first of all, he rents a BMW SUV, and I'm like, who the fuck you trying to impress? You ain't impressing me? That's a rental car. What the fuck you rent that for? Especially in LA traffic. LA, you know, you get that shit hit, and it's a rental car, you got to pay. So anyway, I'm going to figure out where we entering into the stadium, because of course, you know, here in California, graduations are on the football field. So he's coming up with his family, because they're no longer my family anymore. They're my son's family, not mine. And I call him up on the phone, and I'm like, hey, you know, you see where these people are? You need to come up this way. So this is where the tiptoeing comes in. So he comes up to the line. Oh, can we get in here? I was like, yeah, come on. He's expecting me to send him to the back of the line, because I'm telling you, the old Alicia would be like, oh, fuck you. Go on back to the motherfucking end of the line, because your ass is trifling. So anyway, we're, his wife, claiming to be my son's stepmother. I'm sorry. It takes a lot to be a stepmother. No, you're his wife. So, she's like, nice to meet you, and blah, 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 so anyway, I'm being friendly. Now my ego is like, these motherfuckers done came up here with a BMW SUV, S8 Samsung phones, iPhones, expensive ass jewelry, and your ass can't pay child support. So this is what my ego is saying, and I'm like, okay, shut the fuck up. I'm not saying a word what just came out of your mouth. Just shut up. It's like the devil sitting on my shoulder. I'm like, just shut the fuck up, devil. Just shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna let you make me act a fool. Only way I'm acting a fool is when I see my baby walk and get his diploma. That's when I'm gonna act a fool. So then at the end of the graduation, and this is the kicker, and I know this video is kind of long, but at the end of the graduation, he saw that everybody's loving on me and my son, and teachers are hugging on us, and friends hugging on me, all of this. His friends are hugging on me. Friends that came back that done graduated to see him graduate, hugging on me. And, you know, so then we went to one of the teachers' rooms because one of the teachers like, I'm not leaving here until I see Miss Butterfield. And she my girl. Miss Malik is my girl. I tell you, we're sisters. I call her my sister. So anyway, we're in there and they was like, and so Miss Gray was like, well, do you want to come back to the room and meet us there? I was like, yeah, let's finish taking pictures and I'll meet. So we done taking pictures or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, I was looking crazy. I had some crazy looks in these pictures. So anyway, it was like I had to be the bigger person the whole time. I was like, y'all want to come with us? Did I want to say that? No, no, I did not. I was like, oh, and they were like sticking out like sore thumbs, like they were lost puppies, and it was sickening. So we're in a classroom, and and they see Malik hug me, and we were hugging on each other so tight, and it was just, I guess they were just shocked. They were just shocked and stunned in amazement, and she hugged on Zennis and everything, and said how proud she is of my son, and she's like, hey, those two are a hell of a team, and then they made it work, and all this stuff about us. I mean, none of them are good things. So mind you, they introduced themselves. Of course, his mother was like, oh, I'm the grandma, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm his dad, and here comes the wife. I'm his stepmom. I'm like, I want to say, bitch, you're not his stepmother. You don't do anything. Really? That's what the ego was saying. Ego was screaming really loud. So I was, I was like, but anyway, I went with my little story. Another story. And then so I was like, okay. So my son was like, talking to his dad. And his dad was like, so what do you want to do? You want to go to dinner or you want to go home and go to sleep? Well, my son said, well, you know what? I'm really tired and I want to go home and go to sleep. His dad's face dropped. Now, mind you, if your father and you really want to be a part of your son's life, you wouldn't have waited till he graduated high school to come visit him. Even when the kids visited you, you didn't take the time to spend time with this kid. You cannot expect this kid to jump up and be glad to see you. I'm sorry. He's an adult now. And I told my son, you decide. I told him when we got divorced, I said, you decide your relationship with your dad. That has nothing to do with me. So anyway, there's a saying, vibe so high that toxic people fall back from you because they don't know how to approach you. And that's what's happened. I mean, my vibration is, I wouldn't say it's through the roof, but it's so much higher than those people were, that especially my ex-husband, and I tell you, he abused me emotionally and mentally, and we had one episode of physically, but I wasn't going to let him get away with that, because I fought back. But during our marriage, he abused me so emotionally and mentally. That's the reason why I left, on other things. So what I'm saying is, if in order to achieve what you want to achieve out of this life, you got to vibe high. And it's one or two things are going to happen. People are going to fall back away from you, or people are going to be jumping up to catch up with you. So that's what I wanted to say today about vibration. Again, this is Sona signing out. Leave a comment below, like or dislike, I don't care. I am offering, like I said, coaching for a limited time, because I'm actually starting on new business ventures. I am working to get my 6-figure, 7-figure income back. And things are just kicking off for me. So I know my time is going to be somewhat limited pretty soon. Also, it's funny. Somebody asked me, how much money you want to make? You know what I said? I want my bank account to look like a phone number. So you know how many digits a phone number, right? Okay. Yeah, this is Sona Sunni signing out. See ya. Also share it. Bye.